the play is very current, and the world of the play is very recognisable. So, for example, the play talks about all the wave of celebrity deaths that we had in 2016, for example, and the kind of impact, weirdly, that had on the psyche of the world, almost, for that period. It talks about Trumpism, it talks about Brexit, it talks about issues that are very real to us and how they affect people. Ultimately, this play is about male loneliness. It's about how men can feel quite isolated from the world, especially men who have non-mainstream interests. And when they find themselves in a world where there's a rise of right-wing populism, for example, where there's uncertainty really about the future, it brings that loneliness a little bit more to the fore, which is what makes his contemplation so kind of powerful, I think. There's almost like a silent issue that we're confronting more and more, which is the issue of male isolation. I think that's particularly important in our society. Joe says himself, he's the kid who'd be reading Lord of the Rings in the playground instead of playing football. And we live in a society that tends to maybe value sporting achievement more than cultural achievement, and sporting involvement more than cultural involvement, and that can have an effect on some men. And I think that the strength about doing it as a play is because I think that theatre as a medium has an immediacy that other media don't have, because you've got a live audience there who are sharing that moment with you, sharing that space with you, and I think that makes those issues more urgent to confront. So we open on the 30th of November. It's at the Magazine Studio Theatre in Flat Bastion Road, which, if you haven't been to, is a wonderful theatre space. And tickets are available on buytickets.gi, and I hope you'll come and support us and get a taste of some different drama.